赤心，追尋大意義。
Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Police Report. On this week and next week's show, we have something very special for you. We're going to take a look at an initiative started in 1996 that has proven both positive and inspirational for many young people who, before they encountered it, were quite likely to go off the rails. We're going to take a look at Operation Breakthrough. Let's take a look at the clip.
Box!
Hello, sir. I watch all the fights on the boxing night, see these boxers show great sportsmanship. I know that many of them were members of the Operation Breakthrough. Can you tell me the history of this operation?
Okay, so as you know, this year is the 20th anniversary of Operation Breakthrough, which means we started back in 1996 in Tuen Mun District. Tuen Mun District at the time had a big problem with juvenile crime, and the district commander wanted to try something different. The traditional methods of basically stop and search, stop and question, picking up young kids, maybe arresting them, sending them through the courts. Although it was effective, it wasn't really very good for the kids themselves. They very quickly got a criminal record, they were labelled, and so we wanted to try something different. So Danny Lordy, the guy at the time, wanted to run a weekend in Hong Kong for these young juvenile offenders. Now at the time I was in charge of the Special Duties Unit, so he wanted me to get involved because I could make the activities safe because we had the expertise in all those activities. So basically it all started with 27 boys. All of them had been previously arrested by the police. They came to a camp which was set up on the Friday evening. I can tell you now at the time they hated the police, and we put them through some very vigorous training, drill. We punished them if they were wrong by giving them press-ups or sit-ups, and very quickly we established that we were in charge and they would have to listen to what we told them to do. Every time they did something we would debrief them, and we'd explain to them the obvious things like the importance of communication, the importance of leadership, and try to stress those qualities. And by the end of the 3 days, on the Sunday evening, we had a barbecue and their families were invited. And suddenly, from what was quite a tense situation on the Friday night, by Sunday, we were all the best of friends. One of the things we did on that camp was boxing. Myself and Danny were boxers anyway, so we taught the kids some very basic boxing moves and we did a bit of sparring with the kids. They loved having a fight with the superintendent and throwing a few punches. They really enjoyed that. And as we ran more of those camps through the year, more and more kids joined the boxing program. So after a while we had 20 to 30 kids. So we had to get a bigger venue. We moved into the gym at NTN headquarters, and then it just got bigger and bigger. And that essentially was the start of Operation Breakthrough. And from there, we started taking on more sports, more volunteers, more kids. It grew and it grew and it grew. And now we've got 10 different activities. We've got over 400 kids at any one time.
My name is Suresh Gurung. I've been living in Hong Kong for the past 20 years. Well, when I was very young, I was a very sort of like a hyperactive kid who had a lot of energy in his body. So at age 15, I got a bit of trouble. I had a small fight and the police came and caught us because it was my first crime. They gave me a superintendent indiscretion, and after that introduced about Operation Breakthrough in a positive way, come down to boxing. And that's where it basically started, and I had around 30 amateur fights after that. I won 28 fights, and now I'm a professional boxer in Hong Kong, and I'm representing Hong Kong Police Boxing Club. Boxing has given me so many things in my life. From nothing, I have so many things now. Before I had no goals in life. After boxing came in my life, I was training for a fight, I was doing fitness, I was preparing myself, I was keeping myself busy with all positiveness only, something was that my body was turning into a better person.
It's amazing to see what can be achieved through dedication and hard work, and how many of the young people who turn to Operation Breakthrough for help are now proving themselves to be highly successful role models and athletes, just like Suresh. That's all for this week. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.